a German neuropathologist and psychiatrist named Alois Alzheimer's first discovered this disease in November of 1901 in a 51-year-old female patient named Auguste Dieter, as you see here. She was first admitted to the Frankfurt Asylum with very unusual symptoms. Dieter was diagnosed with pre-senile dementia. Today, this diagnosis would be looked at as an early onset of Alzheimer's disease. Hi, my name is Oscar. Today, I want to just tell you a little bit about Alzheimer's disease. First, I want to tell you how Alzheimer's was discovered. Then I want to share with you the symptoms and what Alzheimer's is, and what cures and preventions are being created and made for Alzheimer's today. First of all, me, myself, I've experienced Alzheimer's. My stepfather is 79 years old. I actually had to travel to Nashville to pick him up and bring him back here, so dealing with him has actually allowed for me to see firsthand what Alzheimer's and what dementia is. Alzheimer's has affected more than 26 million people around the world and is the most common form of dementia among people over the age of 65. That's HERA 2010, quote unquote. Alzheimer's has actually been around for over 100 years. In the 1970s, neuropatologists realized that senile dementia was indistinguishably from the disease described by Alzheimer. That's Ganti, quote unquote. Now that I've shared with you the discovery of Alzheimer's, I would like to take the time to share with you what Alzheimer's is and the symptoms. Alzheimer's is an abnormal clump of tissue that is abnormal clump of tissue in the brain called amyloid plaques and tangled bundles of fiber, which are called neurofibrillary tangles. These are the two main features of Alzheimer's. As you can see here, this is a picture of Auguste Dieter's brain after she passed away, and Alzheimer's dissected her brain and went over the plagues that were in her brain. The accumulation of the amyloid plagues is the key distinction feature of the Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's also can be passed down through your genes. A lot of people don't know Alzheimer's actually begins in your early 40s. It's not visible from 40 to 50, but after you reach 50, it begins to be more present. But after 65, that's when a lot of people look at it as old age. However, when memory loss, not wanting to take showers and that type of thing, that is a sign that it's not just old age, it's actually Alzheimer's. Now that I've told you what Alzheimer's is and its symptoms, here's what's being done to prevent Alzheimer's and a possible cure for Alzheimer's. Researchers have spent millions of dollars looking for a way to prevent or cure Alzheimer's. There is no cure for Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is just like cancer. They've not found a cure for it. However, they do have medications that will slow Alzheimer's down and help to maintain it. However, there is no cure. The Alzheimer's Association recommends physical therapy, being physical, keeping your mind focused, doing a lot of reading, and just keeping the mind working, because if your brain cells slow down, it allows for Alzheimer's to affect your amyloid plaques faster. Some of the medications that are available are Articeps, Exelon, I may be pronouncing some of these incorrectly, Razidine, and some doctors do give sleep aids for Alzheimer's. However, it has to be specially prescribed because sleeping aids can be harmful to people with Alzheimer's because it causes more confusion. It causes them to fall faster. I've shared with you what Alzheimer's is, when it was discovered, the symptoms of Alzheimer's, and what cures and preventions there are today. I do have a brochure that I would pass around to you that also that you can contact if you happen to be involved or happen to have parents or grandparents that have Alzheimer's. You can this gives information on what you can do to get the help that you need. So I'd like to thank you for a few minutes of your time. I would like to ask all you lovely people, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask now. Sir, you right here.
Will Alzheimer's kill you?
Alzheimer's will eventually kill you, yes.
Why?
Because it deteriorates the brain. Alzheimer's, it deteriorates the brain faster than just growing old. Any more questions? Yes.
What's the difference between Alzheimer's and dementia?
Dementia is just being demented. Alzheimer's is a form of dementia. Dementia, it's actually pronounced dementia. It's there's all kind of different forms of dementia, but Alzheimer's is actually a form of dementia. I don't know if I clarified that good, but from what I've studied and researched, that's the way I understand it. Did that help you out?
Yes, thank you very much.
All right. Anyone? Yes, ma'am.
I have a question. Because I read that Alzheimer's was the disease and dementia was the symptoms of the disease, like the forgetfulness, the not wanting to take a shower, things like that.
Ma'am, you may be correct. I will have to research that further, but I know that dementia is a form, don't make me laugh here, is a form, dementia is, there's different forms of dementia. So, and you may be correct. So, anything else? I appreciate your time. Y'all were awesome. I love you all. Peace.